welcome back, boys. Episode number 2 of the Cast Patrol. I actually can't believe we're here. We're actually back.
Yeah, back by not popular demand, but
I'd say we're here by default.
Yep, basically we're here by default. Look, we've heard your feedback loud and clear. We've taken it on board, and one thing we forgot to do last week was introduce ourselves. So I'm Mick. I'm here with my cousin Age, and one of my best mates, Jim.
yeah, thanks for that introduction, Mick. Best mate's a bit of a stretch, but we'll go with it.
That's
How we going, boys? What's been happening?
No, I'm
Age?
glad you asked because I'm great. After last week's $7.40 tip, you doubted me. You doubted me.
I did. I put my
you
hand
guys
up.
probably all doubted me listening, but it got up. 4 legs, NRL same game multi, and hope you all got on. We're living life.
I did not get on. I didn't trust you. Yeah, basically because you're useless at tipping, and I didn't think it'd come off.
Mate, I'm the highest cast tipper odds, but we won't talk about too much about punting.
Yeah, we'll leave that for the end. Stay
100%.
tuned. If you want to lose some more money, stay tuned to the last segment.
So that was my win of the week. I didn't really have a loss, to be honest. Like,
No loss.
no loss.
What about your health?
Oh, my health was pretty bad after that big win. Too much food, too much drink.
We started off with
But-
some dumplings, some Maccas, Chinese, Betty's.
Betty's Burgers.
Yeah.
And then we had, we don't want to talk about that.
Too
What
much
about,
eating.
what
Not
about
enough.
you, Jimmy? What were your wins and losses?
What'd you get up
Fortunately, didn't have a win this week.
No wins.
No win. Yeah, after back-to-back wins.
So you had 2 wins last week and now 0 wins.
Now 0 wins this week.
Funny how things turn.
That's the balance of life.
That's how fast things can change. But I did have a loss this week. My my team, the Cowboys, unfortunately, their 6-game winning streak coming to an end.
Inevitably by Penrith. In Penrith.
Yeah. Look, it was
Can't do much.
2-0, 0 points.
Yeah. Well, yeah, couldn't even score a try against them. But yeah, it was
Not even a point, let alone a try.
It's a bit disappointing. Was a bit flat, but yeah, what do you do? Move on.
That's all right. Mick, any wins and losses?
Wins. Yep. Saw the kid Leroy on Friday night.
I heard he was great.
Yeah, I can't believe he's younger than me. He's 8. He's 2003. I felt sick after the concert. I looked at him.
He's done well, hey. Like,
An Aussie
really
gone
well.
worldwide in
Yeah.
the music world. Doesn't happen too often.
Born in Redfern.
He's done great. Even his
Yeah.
missus.
I didn't even realise how many oh mate, your missus listens to this podcast. You're in trouble
Sorry,
after this.
Sophia.
Yeah, he was good. I didn't realise how many songs he had until I actually was at the concert. I'm like, yeah, I remember all these from the radio.
On the radio.
I think I've only got to know one song from him.
Which one?
Stay. Is that the one with Bieber?
Can you sing it for us a bit? Like, give us a little demo.
Please don't.
No. No, I won't be
Yeah,
singing.
no, we don't want to hear that.
I won't be singing, but yeah, I don't think I've heard any other song from him. But no, he's doing good things.
Like to go.
He's doing well.
Yeah, he's in all my playlists. So
Yeah, good on him.
I bought him on the Wednesday night. I think the tickets.
how much?
$100 second-hand sale from Matt on Instagram.
That's a bargain.
It's an
Okay.
absolute bargain.
Yeah.
So
too bad.
stood in the mosh pit. Yeah, life's good.
Good.
Except until
Any L's?
yeah, massive L's. L for Leclerc or LeDerrick or LaFerrari.
Your
the
best
Derricks.
bet. What a tip. $1.40.
Yeah. So for those that don't follow the Formula One, I'll sum it up briefly. Basically, Ferrari don't know how to run a team or have any good strategy in play, and basically ruined my best bet. He was $1.30, and basically sure thing to win, but look, sure things don't win. So
Even though last week you said $1.30, get on, don't look on.
Yeah.
yeah, get on, but it's not sure thing anymore after Leclerc. He's
Nothing's a
ruined me.
sure thing.
Yeah, but yeah, that was not the only loss for Cast. We had the 18th man lose
that
again.
was wild.
That was a
The curse continues.
The curse is real.
For those listening at home that don't know the curse, Age, you want to explain the curse?
So the 18th man, every week we pick a follower, and they have one chance to get a tip right for us. And if they get it right, they continue the next week.
And they can pick anything
Anything.
from Friday to Sunday, any
Horse
sports,
racing, NRL, boxing,
politics,
Anything you want.
Whatever
anything
you
that
want.
wins that you can actually bet on.
anything there's a market on.
Yep. And so now I think it's at 1 out of
1 out of 15.
15, and it's a
I've got it right.
9 in a row losing streak. So we
We're
cop
on
a lot
9 in a
of
row.
stick that our tips are no good and we constantly lose.
Yeah.
And yeah,
But when the
just-
pressure's on and you're in the spotlight,
Yeah.
things just go wrong.
and you hear the
And
comments.
if you watch Eagle Farm Race 2, if you haven't, watch the replay. Rest in
Yeah.
peace to Steel Prince. It actually died after this race.
Yeah.
that's so
That was-
bad.
I hate
collapsed.
seeing that.
Collapsed on the track.
It literally just collapsed and ran off the track.
We're not saying the curse killed the horse, but it happened.
It did happen,
These
and we don't like our
these
name
things
against
happen.
that.
It's just a coincidence, not
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
So
But-
rest in peace, Steel Prince, and condolences to all owners and connections.
But if you think you can break the curse, shoot us a message, comment on something,
Yeah.
and we might give you a run.
But I love all the people that think they like, oh, they deserving of the 18th man, or
Yeah,
or
like
you-
surely you got to pick me.
like Roddy, who lost a few weeks ago. Oh, you picked me on the wrong week, mate. You got to
Mate.
step up whenever we call you.
You have the whole weekend to pick one winner over $1.60, $1.50 even.
Yeah.
Just pick one thing. Someone's gonna break it. I have faith.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Well, that was on Saturday night. That was Saturday.
That was Saturday when we were at Mix,
Yeah, a mix.
What
watching
else
the
do we get up
footy,
to?
watching the footy,
Yep.
Yeah.
racing.
Racing.
It was a good day. Had the boys over.
What did we do Friday night?
Friday. Oh, drunk dumpling.
Drunk
That's why I don't
dumpling.
remember.
Yeah. Drunk dumpling.
That
I
place
know- I
is
know why they call it
too
that.
cheap.
Holy
Too
hell.
cheap for its own
$5
good.
shots, $10 cocktails. Get out there. Newtown.
Mate.
How
I,
good.
I actually met you boys after Kid
After
Leroy.
Kid Leroy,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was designated driver.
That was helpful. Straight to Macca's after.
Yeah, drove you to Macca's. Exactly. It's start one
That's
of
the
the
benefit.
food journey
That's the
of
benefit.
unhealthy eating. Terrible.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And then I think
Saturday was that we were at yours,
mine.
watching the footy, some
and then
races.
Sunday, I guess, was recovery.
Sunday was recovery. Well, we had the game on Monday yesterday.
Yeah,
Game
we
day.
So-
start.
Yeah.
We're just prepping for that. We thought it was going to be cancelled.
But it didn't.
It didn't get cancelled.
So we have OzTag on Monday nights around 6 p.m. at Heffron Park.
Div 3.
Division 3. So we're not elite.
We're pretty much
athletes.
elite.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
We are, but we're not.
I reckon we'll give Div 1 a good run.
Do you though?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we're there in a few years, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically we're made to play in torrential rain by our cast character of the week.
Yeah.
Jimmy, do you want to explain to our listeners what does cast actually mean?
Well, yeah, for any of the listeners out there, if you follow horse racing, you'd probably understand the term cast pretty well. But basically, cast is you've just got no idea. You're just nowhere.
I always
And-
thought the cast meant because like you break your arm, you break your leg, you're in a cast. Like you can't move, you can't do anything.
Yeah, that works.
That
as well.
works. But it's like, you know, when the commentator, you don't want
Yeah,
to hear
when,
it.
when the caller.
What does he say?
Let's
Like-
say you're on you've just loaded up on the favourite.
$2 fade, the house is on it.
Yeah, and then the caller says favourites cast 3 wide. You just got
Mate, it's the last thing you want to hear.
That's the last thing you
You're
want to
literally
hear.
cast.
Yeah.
And that's a situation where you hashtag
The
cast.
horse is cast and your wallet's cast.
And you can
so-
use it in your real life sort of settings as well. Like you go to the fridge, food's expired, can't eat it. That's cast.
That's cast.
Yeah.
It's versatile. It is a versatile term.
It can be used any time, anywhere.
exactly like how we're about to use it now for our cast character of the week.
This man deserves it.
Yeah.
Our fearless leader.
Basically, this man is not scared of any hurricanes, cyclones, tsunamis.
Player
nothing.
safety and well-being, none of that. He doesn't want to borrow.
What is that? Well, what's player safety?
Mate, I could not tell you. It doesn't exist.
Doesn't
That's
exist.
why he's our leader. He's basically Peter V'landys of Div 3 OzTag. That's how good he is.
So,
Should we give him a drum roll this time?
He deserves a drum roll.
you
too.
wanted a drum roll last week.
I didn't
We'll
get
give
one
him-
last week.
Ready?
Get on this thing.
Start it off, Jim. So, our cast character of the week is Chubbs Lowe.
Chubbs low.
And Chubbs is basically the director of Southeastern OzTag at Hensley Park, Heffron Park.
Yeah. So shout out to Chubbs.
For making us play in torrential
Not-
rain.
not
And
the,
there's another shout out.
I thought we said no more shout outs.
Hey, we shouted at Chubbs last week, but that was Chubbs
Not the sports bar, no, Chubbs Low.
This is Chubbs Low, just
Yeah.
clarifying.
Just to
Can
clarify.
you look down the camera and say, I promise to not give another shout out this podcast?
There was
I won't be promising that, but
That's impossible.
yeah, no, it's impossible.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, we do love a lot of like laughs and jokes on this podcast, but let's bring it down.
No,
We'll take it a bit more serious.
This is a professional
because
podcast.
that
This
was
is a professional
that was one
podcast.
of the feedbacks that we also received last week is that we talked a bit too much about sport.
Yeah.
So we're gonna turn it down a notch. We're gonna go a bit more serious and talk about some affairs around the world, or what we like to call cast affairs, and just bring it basically to a simple level and just talk some actual
about
real
real
stuff. Yeah, some real stuff in the heart, as Jimmy would say.
I agree.
So the first cast affair topic I'd like to talk about is, did you see the man disguised as an elderly woman that threw cake at the Mona Lisa in the
Mate.
Louvre in Paris?
I did. I don't know how he got away with that.
Did you see it, Jim?
I actually didn't see it,
Mona
eh?
Lisa dead set straight in the face.
So he was disguised as an elderly woman.
Yeah.
In a wheelchair.
In a wheelchair.
and he's
then-
carrying a cake. I don't know where he's holding it.
under the
Under his
jacket or
shirt
something.
whatever.
What?
Yeah.
Rolls up towards the painting and just goes bang. And it was all because of like climate change and he wanted to make a
Yeah,
statement.
it was a protest. But luckily,
Yeah, right.
Mona Lisa's been attacked before. So,
Has it?
yeah. Like, there was one time in like 2005, a Bolivian guy threw a rock at it, at the actual frame.
Wow.
And it actually hit it. There wasn't any bulletproof
Nothing.
glass back then. It ruined her arm or something like that.
But you'd think like where the Mona Lisa is located, the security will be pretty like good.
Yeah,
Like,
but
why is this
who's
bloke-
suspecting an elderly
that's
lady
Yeah,
in a
but
wheelchair?
why is he carrying a cake? Like, sure, don't they
We
like?
can't carry weapons in.
Yeah, but don't they like check
Deadly
out like
cake.
going through the thing?
I'm
Like,
gonna touch an old lady, bro. That's why. It's smart.
What, they're going to put it through the cake detector or something? I don't know.
yeah, well,
It's not metal or anything. Like,
no, like anyway, yeah.
nah, he did good. This guy.
He did good.
In a
So,
bad
fair,
way,
fair,
but-
fair play to him, but
luckily that it's in bulletproof glass and controlled by temperature and just can't be damaged.
It's pretty much the Tommy Turbo of painting cases. Match proof.
the Mona Lisa.
Smash proof.
Yeah,
But it has its hiccups every now and then.
Does.
Our next serious topic we like to talk about is one that probably Adrian can elaborate on, is because he eats most of this stuff.
So this one, there was a tractor trailer in the US carrying 15,000 pounds of hot dog filler.
Wait, what?
15,000 pounds, so that's 6,800 kilos of pure meat. And it just lost control, crashed, and there's just hot dog filler and meat all over the floor, all over the roads.
all over the road.
And that is hashtag cast.
That's
That's
cast.
cast.
Wait, so you're telling me this hot dog filler just went all over the road?
Mate, it's everywhere. They had to stop traffic. Like, it was chaos.
Do you reckon that if you went past and maybe took a bit and cooked it up, you'd make a good hot dog? Or
Yeah,
not?
put in a plastic bag and put on the
Off you
barbie.
go.
You're good to go.
Sunday
Some
night sorted.
tomato sauce and mustard.
Would you?
Turn it off.
Off you go. Yeah.
You'd go.
Oh, if I was just there, I mean, I'm not gonna say no, am I?
After your two best bets, I'd be taking anything I can get.
Yeah, the way I'm going recently, yeah, I agree.
And now we'll actually talk a serious topic, boys. We'll talk politics.
We love our politics.
Yeah, love it.
Don't know much about it.
So Scott Morrison, he scored a trifecta on the weekend of losses.
A triple kill.
Triple death kill.
What was his first loss?
So first loss is, well, probably the biggest one. He lost the election.
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
And
So-
then he lost. Sharks lost.
Sharks lost to Roosters upset. And what was the third
Did you
loss?
see that when he was at the Sharks game? We've seen we Gow.
Yeah,
Gallon.
that was a bit random.
It's random.
Gow.
And Gow was
And
like,
ScoMo.
it was like asleep or something. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'd be sleeping if I saw that game.
Yeah.
Jesus, they played
He's
terribly.
earned the rest. He can sleep now. He's done.
Did he retire
True.
from boxing?
I think he should have, yeah.
He got punched at least 100 times in the head.
Also, he's
Last-
gone. He's not going to fight anymore.
I think he's done, yeah.
Yeah, right.
He's made his money.
He's
That's
done
it.
enough
done
for
his
New
job,
South
yeah.
Wales.
He's done
played-
heaps of boxing. Like,
played
he's
enough.
done.
I
And
thought, wasn't he supposed to fight? Oh, he already did fight Sonny Bill Hay.
Ooh.
He hasn't fought Sonny Bill.
No, he hasn't. No.
No,
I
he's
thought,
done.
is that
They were
next?
planning
I think
to,
it's
but
off.
that if he
Oh.
does fight, that'll be his last one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Anyway.
ScoMo's third loss?
Well, he had a new Liberal Party leader. He lost to Peter Dutton,
Yeah.
of all people.
So that's a triple kill.
Heard good things about Peter Dutton.
Oh,
I heard he's a hard man.
Apparently, he just like speaks his mind, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is what we want.
you've
I
heard
think.
great things about Peter Dutton.
Yeah, he's a close friend. Yeah.
Oh, he's a close friend. Okay,
Shout out or not?
please don't shout out Peter Dutton. I want to make it to next week's podcast.
Sorry, Peter.
Stiff.
Oh God. Look, I've had enough of talking about serious topics. Let's get to stuff. Our forte, our bread and butter,
What we know.
sport. Let's talk about
State
sport.
of origin, boys.
State of
1
origin.
week away.
Kane.
1 week away. So if
One
you're
week.
listening to this, it's 7 days and probably 8 hours away
Oh,
from
good.
Yeah.
from whenever you listen to it.
A few debutantes. A few from the Cowboys.
Yes.
I'm real happy with.
Cobbo, or not from the Cowboys. Nanai Cotter from the Cows.
Yeah.
Broncos, Carrigan and Cobbo.
Yeah.
Good on them.
I
They
like,
deserve it.
I like the Queensland team.
I'm scared. As a New South Welshman,
Really
I'm
good
scared.
team. I like what's Billy done. What?
What Billy has done.
What
Typical
Billy has
Queenslander speaking.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
he's picked a good team.
Yeah, no, yeah.
All experience and a few freshies on the wings that I like Cobbo. He's a
And
thrower.
Coates is flying.
God,
What about the New South Wales team?
picked
Like
by
Stags. I like Stags, the inclusion of Stags. Maddo's been killing it off the bench.
Yep.
Crichton on the bench? I don't know what's doing there.
There's
Like,
only one explanation. Freddie's a space cadet. He's been smoking some of that Amsterdam air, and he's lost the plot.
that's all I can put my finger on.
Respectfully,
He's surely going to do a late
Wyden-
change. Wyden for Crichton.
it rhymes. You'd think
It does
so.
rhyme.
If only it was that simple. But I don't know. Respectfully, Wyden isn't even amazing as a 5'8", let alone a centre.
He's solid, but he hasn't been playing centre.
Yeah, but I think
You don't want that.
yeah, it's like big bodies though. Centre, it's probably
Yeah, he's a competitor, but
yeah. He tries his heart out every week for the Raiders.
I feel sorry for Tupou and To'o. With Stags and Wyden in the centres, those two aren't getting any passes.
yeah, they're
Tuck straight under the arm and run
show
straight.
and go. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen Stags throw a pass in my life.
maybe a flick pass every now and then, but yeah, no, it's just like
Yeah.
in the right hand, left hand fend.
Loose carry.
a few big
Yeah.
outs though for New South Wales.
Well, the
Right.
biggest, Mitchell and Turbo. If they
Yeah.
were playing, it's turn it off. Literally,
Yeah.
Game over.
you're not winning.
Yeah, that's two, and then Addo-Carr getting left out was
That's based on form, and the Dogs didn't really help him, did they?
See, it's sort of like it's that narrative of like, do you really want to go to a shit team? And
For the money.
yeah, for the money, like, is it worth? Like, he's left Melbourne Storm, obviously for a lot more money, and now he's just lost his Origin contract. That's
Yeah,
it.
isn't it 20k or how much?
It's
is playing
15k a game, so 45k.
15K game?
But he probably got an extra 200k from the
Yeah,
Dogs.
exactly. But then
Allegedly.
it's like you want to be playing Origin. That's why they play at the
Yeah.
highest level.
not
That's
like he
true.
wasn't doing anything bad in the Origin
maybe-
arena though.
Not in the Origin, no, but a few like defensive issues this year, and didn't really get much
Yeah.
ball. Not many
But I
opportunities.
think what Freddie's done is
The Space Cadet.
he's playing matchups,
because Queensland's gone Coates and
mate. They're in
Cobbo,
the air. They're
the high flyers.
They're killers.
I think Tupou's just there. Just
You won't find a better player in here than Tupou.
Oh, Coates. What? Swali can
Swali
leap.
even made the team.
Swali can leap. Yeah, good on him.
He's just going for height. That's it. If you're not over 190 centimeters tall, can't make the wing spot. Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, To'o's there, and like Coates or Cobbo, whoever's on him, is just going to jump over him if they put a crossfield kick.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. So they try to counter it with Tupou.
Which I don't think it's a bad idea, but yeah. So I think if you're Addo-Carr, you're feeling pretty stiff.
Oh, you'd be feeling so distraught.
No trotting.
He's one try away from no trotting. he's one try away from all-time leading Blues try
Yeah.
scorer.
Yeah.
That's a very unlucky.
Hey, I'll tell you what's even worse. Campbell Graham getting left out, seeing Wyden playing
Yeah.
centre.
Yeah,
Campbell is flying right now.
our mate
Wasn't even
Yeah,
in the
mate,
squad.
Campbell.
loves Cast.
He's a Cast fan.
One of our biggest.
Didn't even make the squad.
Didn't even make the squad. That's so stiff. He's been
Yeah.
killing it defensively and even in attack. We saw what he can do.
I'd understand if he played a bad game on the weekend versus Tigers, but
Man
he
of the match,
smashed
wasn't
it.
he? Or-
Scored a try, probably set up two in between. Come
Yeah.
on, there's form there.
Yeah.
Moving on, bigger Australian event before the Origin. Sunday in Melbourne, George Kambosos Jr. versus Haney.
That'll be a cracker.
What a matchup.
Both undefeated.
Both of them undefeated.
Both undefeated. Yeah.
So George has
How
20
many-
wins.
20 wins for
20
George.
wins.
Hanley has more, right? 27.
I think it's 20. Yep, it's 27.
27.
Have you watched
That's
either
going
of
to
them,
be a
Jim?
cracker.
Can't say I'm a big fan of boxing, but
But it's
yeah,
Aussie boxing. You gotta,
I'll be tuning into that one.
Do you want to
for
have a
sure.
guess who's going to win?
Oh, you'd go to the Aussie, wouldn't you?
George?
Yeah.
gotta stick with
George.
Kambosos.
Yeah.
Well,
But
whoever
Hanley's a gun from what I've seen.
wins this is undisputed champ. All the belts.
Yeah.
For the division. I don't know what division it is because we don't follow boxing, but we got to talk
Do we
about
know
it
anyone
also.
that's going to Melbourne to watch it?
No one.
No one?
Do you know anyone?
I know Baden and Jared are going.
Jared.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But like, I'd love to go. A bit
Yeah,
late
it'd be
now,
good.
but
Sold out, isn't it?
oh yeah, definitely.
Surely we can get a sponsor to fly us down to Melbourne.
Dabble, if you're listening, fly us down.
Double, come on, we want to go. We'll do some good promos. Speaking of Aussies, shout out to Jai Hindley, first Australian to ever win.
This is a legitimate shout out, by the way.
Yeah, this is an actual shout out, a
Yeah.
worthy one. The first ever Australian to win the Giro d'Italia, which is a cycling race in Italy, equivalent of Tour de France in terms of the cycling world. And him and Cadell Evans are the only two Australians to ever win these two events. So
It's a massive achievement. Well done, Jai. You're killing it.
Aussies are punching at the minute. We got Volkanovski in the UFC champ.
Yeah.
Kambosos is a champ
For now.
for now, and Jai's
We will be
apparently
after
the
Sunday,
best,
hopefully.
Jai's apparently the best cyclist in Italy at the minute. So, wow,
Aussies on top of the world.
yeah,
Stuff,
almost.
Jai.
Could say that.
Italy.
We've got the NBA on as well. Is it
NBA.
playoffs?
Love my playoffs. I don't watch much during the season, but
Nah.
the playoffs, I love watching it. It's a great
Yeah.
contest.
Has it kicked off yet?
Yeah, bro. It's up to the final. So
Yeah,
it's-
no, it's in the
Oh, no,
Boston
the
and
game
Golden
one?
State
That's
game.
Friday.
Oh, so it kicks
That's a
off
part of
Friday.
my best bet. I'll talk about that more later.
Remember, Tune out if you don't want to lose money.
Remember,
That's what you said last week, and a $7.40 winner came through. So tune in, boys and girls.
gamble responsibly, as always.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I don't follow enough NBA. I mean, it's good, but I don't follow enough.
Yeah.
Who's going to win, Golden State or Boston?
Oh, it's actually a cracker. Boston are really good defensively, but Golden State are like gun shooters.
We got
Curry,
Steph Curry.
Everyone's back for
Curry
Golden
Thompson,
State
pretty
as
much.
well,
Yeah.
so
I'm
yeah.
gonna go Golden
I'll
State.
be tuning in for sure. over the
I'm going to
weekend.
jump on the bandwagon and go Golden State. Why
I'm
not?
gonna go Golden State in. I'm gonna say 6.
In
No, you
6.
can't. You can't be 6, can it? No, 5. Golden State in 5.
Look, I wish
You
I
heard it
knew
here
what you were
first.
talking about, but I don't.
So you got to win 4 to win the series. So
All right.
Fair enough.
Golden State in 4 then. 4 clean sweep.
nah, not
Clean
straight.
sweep. No.
Nah, because I always like rest one like right towards the end, just like have a off game if it's away. Anyway, you'll see.
You'll see
Get
when
on,
they win.
Golden
You'll see when
State.
they win.
That's
4
not
in a
my
row.
best bet, by the way. Don't get on that.
Enough of sport. It's time for our favourite segment.
The best segment that we all can't wait to hear.
We love this segment.
Our
We can't wait to
fans,
play it.
our 3 fans love this segment.
Was it-
Us.
we have 4, don't we?
Yeah, us and my dad.
The favourite segment, play on or penalty, where we, as you all know by now, if you've been tuning in,
We go
We'll-
through some scenarios and we decide if it's a play on. So yes, I agree with it, or penalty.
You
no,
don't
You don't
agree.
agree with it.
Yeah, it's a no go.
It's definitely no
So-
go.
the first one that we're kicking off with is sleeping with your socks on. Mick.
Who came up with that?
Who comes up with these?
That's what I want to know. Who comes up with these?
I don't know who
stupid
comes up with
questions?
these, but anyway, Mick, sleeping with your socks on, play on or penalty.
Like I said last week, it's situational. Summer or winter. Summer in Australia, no chance you catch me with socks on. Winter, you catch me sliding around in socks around the whole house. I love socks in winter, especially in bed. Warms you up, and it's perfect. So play on with socks for winter only.
What do you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, it's a tough one. I'd probably say penalty.
Penalty.
I don't like it, no. Just block a bit of air.
What about in winter? Do you ever get cold? Like your feet just like numb and stuff?
Nah,
Mate, he can't find any socks big enough for his size 13 feet.
That's not that. It's more so just even if I wear socks to bed, they'll just somehow
End up off.
end up off somehow.
That
like-
does happen. You just gotta get a smaller foot or tighter socks. One of them.
Yeah,
Jim.
but personally, I'm just not a big fan of it. So it's a penalty for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Adrian?
It's definitely a play on for me. Like in winter, starting from yesterday, socks on.
Yeah,
In the blankets, you're warm. Let's play on. 6 again, even. Go again. Double socks.
double. No,
Sometimes
What about-
double.
double could
Double
be.
socks.
Sometimes double. But the problem is you do get a bit sweaty if it's not that cold and you're wearing like sheets over it.
What about the electric blanket? I got one in my room.
Oh, then you don't need double socks. Let alone, you
What
probably
about one pair of socks, one electric
Yeah.
blanket?
don't. Play on.
No, I've got an electric blanket as well. But yeah, it gets.
Have you got an electric blanket
Yeah,
too?
it gets hot. Like when it's
Hot enough.
Hot
yeah.
enough, so I don't need socks. So
That's fair.
Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night and just think you're in like a bowl of lava or something?
no, I just.
Man, I wake up and I'm...
I don't usually wake up in the middle of the night. I'm a
Really?
pretty deep sleeper, yeah. So I'm just as soon as I'm out.
It's hard to leave the bed in the mornings.
Oh yeah, with the especially
Truth.
now winter, tough. Anyway, next one, fillet o fish
At Macca's,
at McDonald's.
please stop.
Adrian, we'll start off with
vomit.
you.
Why is this even controversial?
Play on or penalty?
This
Age?
is the biggest 10 in the bin I've ever seen. I hate it. I hate the smell of it.
Penalty.
I hate the taste of it. I hate seeing people eat it in front of me. Jimmy, you're in the bin. Off for 10. See you later.
I love it. It's my go-to, as you guys know. The fillet o
It
fish.
is disgusting.
Even better, double fillet o fish.
Chat.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's what's a double penalty? That's terrible.
Double fillet o fish.
Like send off. Straight send off.
Open it
Just
up.
off.
If someone gave me a double fillet of fish, like, you must hate me. That is terrible.
Double fillet o fish.
How do you eat fish on a burger?
Open it up. Put some fries in there.
Yeah, fries
It
might
is
reduce
the
the taste
Mickey
of fish.
Mouse.
No, don't use
Oh.
Mickey Mouse for that.
The Mickey Mouse.
Please tune out now, guys, if you're hearing this.
This is why we don't have any followers left. They lose money
Fillet
in your
o fish,
bets.
double
He loves
fillet o
fillet of
fish.
fish.
Yeah. Look, please let us know. Fillet o fish, yes or no?
No.
Play on or penalty?
Yeah,
But-
let us know.
But you
I am
think-
a strong
you think
penalty.
of Macca's, you think of like just savoury, just
cheeseburger,
goodness.
nuggets,
Yeah, just
fries.
Just like you don't think of
No one wants fish at
fillet
Macca's,
o-
bro.
Even the name is fillet o fish.
Yeah,
Each their own, I guess.
massive play on for me.
How about this one? Play on a penalty. 6-month anniversary post.
For the misses.
For the misso or vice versa.
And like we're talking from us, like we have to post.
Yeah. Would you
Or,
post
or,
it?
or people posting it.
Would you post it or let your misso post it?
Look, you know what they say: happy life, happy wife.
The opposite way. Happy wife, happy life.
Same thing, bro.
Same
It
shit.
rhymes.
Keep 'em happy.
It's like Freddie rhyming. Yeah, keep them happy. Look, I'm just put my hand up, say I'll do it. No worries. But I'm not going to go my way to make a collage, get a story ready.
Not for a 6 month.
Not for 6 months.
It's a bit rich. Haven't you done that?
Like I said, happy wife, happy life. I just do it.
I'm sure I've come across your
I've
6 month
definitely seen a
anniversary.
collage. Can we just get a photo of this on the car story of Nick's collage with Lane?
There's a collage
There's
on the
one-
screen
there's
right
one.
now.
But no, like, yeah, I'm just personally, I wouldn't post one.
6 months as well. Maybe 1 year.
No, 1 year,
1 year, cop
is
that.
the bare minimum. Yeah, you would.
Yeah,
I think
1 year is a good milestone.
6 months is.
You don't want to early crow it, you know?
You know
Yeah.
what's worse than the 6 months? The 1
1 month.
The 1 month, yes. You read my
Oh,
mind.
mate.
The people that go happy 1 month, happy 2 months, happy 3 months. We
Yeah,
get
that's
it.
a penalty. That's a penalty.
We get it. I have a calendar too. I know what month it is.
Like-
Please stop spamming me.
It's not special after that many times.
No.
It's not significant.
What are
That's
you
why
gonna
you keep it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years onwards.
Well,
And
Do
look,
it by years, I reckon.
we're not bagging anyone. We're each their own.
Yeah,
If you want to post it,
It's just
go
our
ahead.
opinion.
It's just our.
our personal preference.
See, if you like to post 1 month anniversary post or 6 months, that's fine. But just know you're a massive penalty in our eyes and a walking
you are
red
hashtag
flag.
cast.
You are in the sin bin. But anyway.
No, we won't bin
Cast.
him. We'll just
You're
put him
gonna
on
bin
report. Put him on report. Let the judiciary
No, the
decide.
1 month, 2 months, that's in the bin.
Straight in the bin.
Straight in the bin. 6 months, penalty.
Okay, enough of playing on and penalty. Let's talk
But
about.
I love it. I want to stay on.
Hey, next week. Tune in next week for more.
Next week.
Let's talk about some like real stuff. We got some listener questions here.
Do we?
I thought we only had 3 fans. Where are they coming from?
Apparently, we got 5 fans,
Yes.
or like 5 people that want to talk shit or ask us questions.
Basically.
Alright, here we go.
So, the first question, Mason McCarthy asked, "Hey Jimmy, can I please have an update on your search for love?"
Thanks for the question, Mace. The search for love continues. So, anyone out there, please, my DMs are open.
We know what you're doing. We see what you're doing, Jimmy.
Jimmy, did you get that haircut just for this podcast?
No, it was just my little brother actually wanted to get a haircut today.
Oh, so it was today. So
Yeah,
like 4
yeah.
hours
So
before
the
the podcast.
day of the podcast, you decided to get a haircut. Is there
Yeah.
any coincidence with trying to find love, trying to find a girl?
Of course not. No.
Look into the camera and just send him a message.
Ladies, even men, if that's what Jimmy's into,
Whatever he's into. Anyone.
tune in to
Anyone.
YouTube.
Slide into his DMs. You know where his
Yeah.
Insta is.
Tune
Just
into
tag.
his YouTube. Have a look at the fresh mullet. Tell us what you think by sending him a DM.
Give us a look. It's actually very nice.
Yeah.
I'm liking
Shout out to Werewolf mascot.
There's another shout out.
Check the boys out.
Werewolf, where's that? Like whereabouts in Mascot?
Botany Road.
Okay.
Near like
Yeah, me, I might give it a crack.
next to the IGA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cheap. Yeah, check them out.
Did you get spotted in the streets on your way to your haircut from any people that listened to the first podcast? After
Unfortunately,
all?
no.
No?
No,
Not yet, at least.
not yet at least. Anyway, but
I did actually. I've always actually forgot to tell you this one. I did actually hear from like someone at work. He came to after work.
Was this when
drinks.
you were dreaming, or like this actually
No,
happened?
this actually happened. I couldn't believe it. It was pretty funny. He Pat at work. I'll actually give him a shout out. Shout out to Pat.
How many shout outs do we want to do?
Too many. We love
Keep them
it.
rolling.
Yeah, so Pat comes to after work drinks, and obviously the podcast released a few days before that, and he goes, "Michael, I was gonna send it to you on TikTok, but I lost it. But I swear I saw 3 people in a room talking absolute rubbish, and one of the guys absolutely looked like you, dead ringer." And I go, "Pat, I genuinely reckon that was me." And he goes, "No, like I'm telling you, these guys were talking about like shitting in a nightclub." I'm like, "Pat."
That was definitely me.
Now I know it was me. Now I go, I showed him, got the Instagram up, and he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "There you
Wow,
are,
you've
in
been
the purple
recognised.
jumper." Yeah, so that was the first
Wow.
brush with fame.
Wow.
Pat from work, basically who worked me for the
Shout out to Pat from work.
shout out Pat.
He worked with me for this long now, and he just recognised
still
me.
couldn't recognise
No, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's my first recognition.
Next
good.
question.
Next
Age.
question. We got RJ McLean, another guy from your work, or previously was at your work.
Failed 18th man.
He was a big fail, tipping Man City and Wolves at $1.30 each, and he still failed. His question was, when is Niven Leary coming on the podcast?
For those that don't know about Niven Leary, he's one of our most viral videos.
He is mixed dad.
And our Oztag coach.
Yeah.
Div 3 Oztag
Yes,
coach.
so we have a
Just to confirm.
Oztag coach.
In Div
And
3.
He gives
At
halftime
Heffron.
sprays with his clipboard. He brings the sticky spray for the hands.
We got sticky spray. Check our stories on our TikToks. You can see Niven at his finest.
To be fair to him, the sticky spray actually worked yesterday. I scored a
Mate,
double.
when you made that break, you did not move that ball from two hands, and you were like high kneesing with your balls in two hands.
I was just
Look
laughing.
at Gio on the screen.
sideline.
That's how you run. Turn around. That's how you run in open air. Tucked under the arm, other arm flowing.
I'm not going to lie to you, the sticky spray stuck onto my hands. I could not move. I felt like I was like a Rugby League Live 2 character, just running my hands.
Literally, the first rugby game.
But I scored.
Like this.
And I scored a double, both from dummy half, so no try assist.
That's why we call you Scoot.
Yeah, scoot.
I needed the sticky spray yesterday.
Oh, mate.
I could not catch a cold, even in that weather yesterday.
Just to explain it for everyone listening, Jimmy was on the wing. We had a beautiful ball to him, straight to the chest.
It was not on the chest.
Straight to the
It
chest.
wasn't on the chest.
In the breadbasket. And he caught it, and as he went to put it down, it just slipped out. And he bombed a
It was-
certain try.
To clarify, I never had control of it. It was like
Never full control, but he
No,
had
but
it,
it was,
and,
like,
then-
it was already hanging out as soon as I had it. So it was.
and we drew, so we could have won, but yeah, we'll let
But
that slide.
You know how they do like compilations and like highlights for like the best sporting performances of all time? If there was one for the worst sporting performances of all time,
Could be up there.
that one yesterday probably would
Yeah,
be number 2.
The biggest butchers.
Yeah, it'd be
Gym.
number 2 on the list. Number 1 probably Morgan
Other than my
Harper versus
line break.
Talakai.
My
You did a
line
good
break.
line break. You were just like flowing, like show and goes, just like
Yeah.
looked good.
Anyway.
You gotta hold the ball more.
Yeah,
mate.
should we answer the question? When's
Oh,
he
yeah.
coming on the potty?
So we're spinning off when he's coming in the potty.
Never.
Hopefully never. We deal enough with him on Monday nights, giving us a spray. Remember, Div 3 Oztag on
Giving
a
us a
cold
brief.
Monday night.
Spraying us at half time because we're up by 2 and we haven't done enough tagging or
Yeah.
short
So, Roddy,
balls.
thanks for the question, but answer is never. KCP asks, good question because we just spoke about it. Will the Queensland Maroons win Origin?
Casey, you got to be more clear. What does win Origin mean? Is this game 1, the series?
Well, it says it right there. Origin being state of origin. So he's obviously talking about the whole series.
Well, in that case, no, because
Yeah.
Blues are going
Same
to
answer.
roll them.
No. Sorry.
Casey, thanks for the question. I agree.
If it's just
I'm
game
going to say
1,
yes.
You're going to say yes. The
I
whole
think that-
series.
The whole series, yeah.
If it's just game 1, I think Blues, Accor Stadium, or Accor, however you pronounce it, we've won 3 in a row there. I think we're going to make
Yeah.
it 4. And then we just have to win 1 out of the next 2 games. So, yeah, go the Blues.
Probably decider in Suncorp, I imagine.
Is it?
Or is it the last one on neutral ground?
Is it?
No, I don't think they have a neutral ground this year, do they?
No, they do. It's
they have to.
They have it in Perth this year.
Oh, do they?
One
Or
of
the
the games.
second one? It can't.
Look,
Can't be the
There's
last.
only one answer. I'll look it up.
Hey,
whilst
you look it up.
You guys give some predictions.
My prediction is Blues game 1
Yeah.
and to win the series. I don't know if you can multi that or anything, but get on it. And what do you reckon, Jimmy? You're a Queenslander.
Yeah, no, Queensland, probably I'd say 2-1.
Wow.
Do you reckon you can get us in that game 1?
Yeah, without Turbo and Latrell, I think, yeah, game 1 is... If we win game 1 and let's say the second game... Where's the second game?
It's in Optus Stadium, so Perth. So
okay.
I was right. Decider in Suncorp. So
If it gets to the decider in Suncorp, we are in trouble.
Yeah, so if we can...
We
yeah,
don't win
if
decider.
If you
Queensland
win 1 out of 2.
If we win the first game and then lose in Perth, but then decider in Suncorp...
Yeah, we don't want to get to that third game.
Yeah,
because
Queensland will
anything
win
can
that.
happen.
Anyway, thanks for the question, Casey.
So, next question. I don't know how we have so many questions with 3 followers, but apparently there's a guy called Alex Crawford. Is he another one of your workmates, Mick?
don't think so.
Is Mick afraid of dogs?
Short answer, maybe. Long answer, I just don't like dogs. Dogs just aren't it.
What about my dog? Nice English bulldog, Gnocchi. She's a cutie. Sure you know
What is it about them that you don't like?
First of all, I answer his question. Gnocchi is by far one of the worst, ugliest dogs I've ever seen in
She's
my
the best
life.
dog ever.
She's
a cutie.
Yeah, she's a cutie.
If you look up
She's cuddly.
pig in the dictionary, there's a picture of Gnocchi
If you look up cuddles and like love and cuteness, Gnocchi's there.
and Jimmy.
And Jimmy's also there.
I'm also there.
For
yeah.
love.
So
Yeah.
what's it about dogs? I just don't know. They just smell. I just don't have a connection with dog.
I
Maybe
think
if
you need to have
owned-
your own dog.
Yeah.
And then you might grow a connection with them and then
Yeah.
might like dogs.
The missus is always on the case about getting
I
a
thought you
little
were going to say
dog.
something else.
No, the missus is always on the case about getting a dog. So she keeps sending me Instagram reels and posts about these little cavoodles. Maybe one day. But
Hey, as you
not
said,
right
happy
now.
wife, happy life. You're gonna have to get
Exactly.
one eventually.
Yeah, probably.
And the last question, Luke DeSteph. Make your own list of 10 NRL players that should be on 1 million and compare it to the actual list.
All right, so I'll get it up right now. I'm pretending like we haven't already prepared this. So the actual players is number 1, Cherry Evans, 1.2 mil. Ben Hunt, 1.1 mil. Teddy, 1.1 mil. Tom Trbojevic, 1.1 mil. Fafita, 1.1 mil. Cameron Munster, 1 mil. Kalen Ponga, 1 mil. And close enough is Jason Taumalolo, 950,000, and Cleary, 940,000 with an upgrade to 1.1 next year. So that's a list of 9 players.
I do not think all 9 deserve 1 mil. If
No.
I'm paying him 1 mil, it definitely wouldn't
I'd
be
say
all
there'd
9.
probably be about 4 or 5.
The locks, like, definitely 1 mil. I'd say Cleary, I'd give him about 1.2 mil.
James Tedesco, captain of New South
Yeah,
Wales.
you got to have Teddy. He's a great leader, great player. 1.1 mil, I'd say. Above him, I'd put Turbo. Just his sheer individual brilliance. 1.2 mil, I'd give him.
Munster.
Money.
Yes.
For sure.
Money.
You can't leave Munster. He's a game
Yeah.
changer.
And maybe Paps, if he can stay on the field. He's a talent.
Well, Luke DeStefano, thanks for making us do some research and homework for this podcast. There's our Cast $1 Million players. I think we're nearing an end right now. So how about we just wrap it up with a tip each?
Yeah,
Betting, life, relationship, love, anything.
Well,
Any
we know
tip.
what I'll be tipping. Definitely betting after my big fill up last week. It's safe to say we fueled up.
We fueled up last week.
We all fueled up.
Can you not go in as much detail as last week?
Okay, I'll try and keep it short and sweet. So this week I have a gold theme fill up. It's going to start with Golden State to win Game 1, $1.59, into Gold Coast Suns, who have won 3 out of their 4 last matches. They're at home. North Melbourne have lost 9 straight by an average margin of 60 points. So we're going to take the line negative 33.5. And then the last leg, Gold Coast Titans also have the home advantage. They're missing Tino and Fafita, but Cows are without Dearden, Holmes, Cotter, Nana, and Felt. So I'm going to take the line of plus 13.5, and that's going to give us $3.36. Get on. Ages fill up.
Like I said, you don't want to lose money, tune out.
Going for the double, baby.
My life advice, all right, Stranger Things Season 4's just come out.
I'm doing a bit of that at work, yeah. I haven't seen it, though.
Yeah, look.
Bit of ads,
it's actually scary, to be honest. Like, it's a bit dark. I wouldn't watch it before bed, especially with socks on.
Scary.
I'm going to watch it with socks on.
Watch it with, if you
on my
this
flat
is my tip.
screen in bed.
If you're going to watch Stranger Things Season 4, make sure it's with some socks on, a warm blanket, an electric blanket,
Either or.
and you need both of this.
You
This
need
is
both.
pretty hardcore. This is pushing.
Just make sure your
hardcore.
socks are on when you're watching.
Do you know each episode is an hour and 10 minutes, give or take? You're basically watching a movie every single episode.
That's
and
a-
then the
that's a
final
fat
2
episode, yeah.
episodes, which I haven't gone up to, which they release in July, they're 2 hours long each one.
What?
Episodes. We're not talking movies. These are
Oh,
episodes.
You're literally watching a movie
Yeah.
every episode.
It's a long series. I actually forgot what happened in season 1, 2, and 3. I had to watch the
I don't
recap.
blame
But
you. It would have been like fucking 10 hours of footage.
it was it's a tough watch. Yeah, so don't watch it before bed and don't watch it alone.
And wear your
Jim,
socks.
last one.
Awesome. Well, my life advice is got some pretty good feedback from last week. So this week, to all the followers out there, don't take life too seriously. No one ever makes it out alive. So
Wow, that is some wise words.
Mate, you are so wise.
thank you
That is why we have you on the potty.
And
For
that's
these
why
moments.
for this. Just for this.
women at home, he's a love man.
But yeah,
He's wise. He loves it.
Yeah,
He's
so
all about love. He's a good bloke, this kid.
We only have
If
one.
anyone
life.
is listening... Oh, sorry. Keep going. I don't want to interrupt you.
Thank you for talking while I was. Yeah.
While you're speaking about your love.
Yeah, just cutting in. Anyway.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, we all have one life, so yeah, have fun with it.
Beauty, I like that.
Well, look, if you've managed to stay around in the podcast right now and we haven't put you to sleep, thanks for listening. We'll be back here every Wednesday. We'll be uploading around 12 p.m. So if you want to see our ugly heads or distorted voices,
Yeah, we hear some
tune in.
wise words from Jiv and some love advice,
Yeah.
life advice.
Tune in.
We'll try
Or you
and-
want to get some fill-ups and win some money, tune in.
Tune in.
And here's to the week ahead. And yeah, that's us.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Take it easy, guys.
See you guys.
Ciao.